Hi, YouTube. Excuse me. Pardon me. First of all, I know it's hard to see. In case people can't tell, I have eczema. I know it's kind of hard to see, but my right eye, my left eye, that's my left eye. This is my left eye. My left side is swollen. I got eczema here. I got eczema here, up here, along the back of my neck. I have some on my neck, the back, and the front. So when you guys watch on replay, I just wanted to let you know that's why my face looks so weird. Also, wait, when did this start? I don't know when this started. I think I was talking before. So you see how my eye is? It's like half closed because it's swollen. So I thought it was live already, but I guess not. I was talking about my eczema. Hey. So I'm just telling people about my eczema, you guys. Sorry. Oh, I can't read it. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Angel. How are you guys doing? I want to do some readings. You guys, I just did a private reading. It was beautiful. It was amazing. Hey, Alona. How are you? Hi, everybody. How's my people doing? Yeah, you guys found my video on TikTok. Very good. So I decided to sit here on the couch because my daughter doesn't like, I'm good. My daughter doesn't like when she has to come in the kitchen. And when I sit at the table, it shows everything in the kitchen. So I had to come on here. How is everybody? I'm good, Angel. How are you? My private reading went beautiful. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can do private readings. I don't know what that one lady got in my head badly. She says, I don't know if you're ready for this because I didn't know. Nobody was coming through for her. And she's blaming it on me. And I'm like, it's not my fault because I do talk to dead people. You guys came on so fast. Alona, Angel, Alona, do I know you, darling? Did you guys see these? You can see these better. Look, these are my selenite sticks. Okay, you guys are the first ones to see it. I want to show you my charging bowl. Are you ready? I know. Look at my charging bowl, you guys. Look, that's the inside right here. Look. And look at that's the back. Isn't it pretty? So this is selenite, and I guess I'd never have to charge it, is what they tell me. So, and then I want to show you some. This is my, of course, you guys have seen my, I know that you've seen my amethyst. This is my amethyst. You guys, I have 4 obsidians. These are my 4 obsidian stones right here, besides my necklace. Damn it. I put a little mark on there, but that's okay. So these are my 4. I also want to show you something. Did you guys ever see this? Is my obsidian necklace. Oh, my husband's doing well. You guys, it's 6 months since I lost my husband. Today. 6 months since today's my 6th anniversary, 6-month anniversary. I lost my husband. I'm very emotional today, you guys. Very emotional. He passed away November 4th, and it's May 4th. Thank you, Ellie. Appreciate you, darling. Very much. I appreciate you guys. You guys, if you can't hear me, let me know because my microphone might die. But I charged it fully before I did my private reading. So thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Jen. How are you, darling? So these are my chakra stones, you guys. I don't know what they're for, but I got this one. That's one. And then this is the high for the like your higher self. I got that one. And then I got this one. This one's really I don't know what all these chakras are for. I know this is the heart chakra though. This is, I think, the heart chakra. This is amethyst. Thank you, Kimberly. How you doing, my lovely? And this is, I think, the citrine one. So, and this is, don't know what this one. This is for something. And then I have this one. So those are all my chakra stones, you guys. So, Kim, you didn't get to see my charging bowl. This is the selenite charging bowl. Isn't it cute? It's a heart shape. Look, isn't that so cute? Heart shaped, and it does work because I can feel the stones charging. So I have them all right here. And Kim, you didn't get to see. Look at my big selenite sticks. I'm still getting stuff from Highland Crystals. I don't know when, but I'm getting them soon. So these are my selenite sticks. I could usually bank somebody with these things for sure. Yes, of course. Yes, it's a white heart. I wish it was purple, but then it would be amethyst, and it probably wouldn't be a chart. But selenite apparently never has to charge. It charges its own self. So this is why that's called a charging bowl. And see how thick it is, you guys. Look how thick that is. It's very thick. It's just about this thick. You see that? So that's pretty thick. So I was explaining to YouTube when I first got on here, you guys, my eczema's awful. You guys, I look absolutely putrid today. I'm a putrid person today. You don't charge it, Ellie. It always stays charged. You don't need to charge it. It always stays charged by itself. This is why it's called a charging bowl. You charge your other crystals in it. Selenite keeps the charge. You don't have to charge it. It was so amazing the other day. You guys, I put this one and on my porch. I put this one and my obsidian on my porch. Girl, it rained that night, girls and boys. It rained that night, so they got fresh rain on my crystals. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, so this always stays charged, girls. I feel so much energy coming out of these. When I hold it, it's like I'm supercharged energy. Remember those shaking weights that they had? You go, remember those? So I have 6 chakra stones because you have 6 chakras. No, I have 7 chakras. So these are my 7. These are also 7 together. It doesn't need charge, darling. They keep it charged, darling. It doesn't need charge. Selenite, I've heard that. I read that on the paper as well. The paper that came with it. Hey, Banshee, selenite doesn't need charge, darling. It keeps a charge, honey. It doesn't need charged. Yes. You lay it in the bowl. This is why it's a selenite bowl, darlings. And so it's a heart shape. Look, just like right here, heart shape. See the heart shape? This is how it's not very deep in here, but it's very thick. It's a very heavy. It's a very selenite bowl, heavy selenite. Hi, Banshee. How are you, darling? You guys saw my video. Very good. You guys are good students. You guys, I look putrid today. Look at my eye. It's still swollen. Who have I not done a reading for? I can do one. I'm doing readings here for free. You guys, my private reading was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm not doing free questions here. That's for my TikTok. Amy, didn't I read you already, darling? I don't know I forget who I read. Did I not already read you, Amy? I thought I did. I don't know. I forget. Nope, never. Okay, I'll do one for you, Amy. Very good, darling. You know, they're going to be mini readings. They're not going to be like full-fledged readings. Hey, Amy, who do you want me to read, darling, today? I feel like it's a man. I don't know why. Is it your grandfather? I feel like it's a grandfather. This is my higher power. This is why I have this one. This is my high. This is the third eye crystal. That's why I'm holding on to this one. These are very fully charged. Your son, actually, I knew it was a man. I just didn't know who it was. But I think your grandfather's here as well. What's your son's name, Amy? I'm sorry you lost your baby. I can't imagine. I feel like he was in his 20s. Oh, would he be in his 20s now? I feel like this was about 20 some years ago. Zayn. Oh, Zion. I'm going to call him Z because I'm not going to remember Zion. Would he be like a teenager now? Because I feel like he's older now. Oh, so you just lost him. But I think the older person's here for you as well, your grandfather. That's why I got grandfather originally. Let me see what he's saying. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, darling. That's got to be so hard. I can't imagine losing a child. That's got to be so devastating. I can't say I know how you feel, but I'm still sorry for your loss, darling. Oh, that makes sense because your grandfather was bringing him through. Very good, very good. Your grandfather told me he was there when he crossed over. I just got goosebumps. So, just so you know that he was there when your son passed away. I can't imagine. I just heard 5 years ago. Did you lose Z about 5 years ago, darling? And then I just heard Texas. Does Texas mean anything to you, my love? You guys, I have to work at 3 o'clock to 3 to 9. But after I get home, guess what? I'll be on TikTok. November 2023. Okay. This might be for something else. Okay, very good. That's all I need, darling. Um he tells me that he's there with you, darling. He tells me he's there with you. Um did your son catch a really bad cold before he passed away? He showed me like he was getting pretty sick when he passed away. He's really, really cute, darling. He's super cute, super cute. Okay. That's what yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, yeah, that's what he showed me, darling. He showed me that he was really, really sick. Hold on a minute. Good. My nose is itching, you guys. Hold on. Do you look at his pictures every day? Because he's okay, Banshee, sure. Because he says he sits there with you when you watch his pictures. Because he's trying to let you know that he's there with you and he's trying to be there for you the best he can. But of course, he's still young, so he's about 3 now. Hmm. Do you like touch the picture and just tell him that you love him and how much you miss him? I want to cry because I don't want to cry. It's also a bad day for me, you guys, today because today is exactly 6 months ago that I lost my husband. I've already had an emotional day today. So he tells me, yes, he says he's this way. He tells you he tells you that um he he sees you when you do that, and he misses you tremendously. Did he pass away in the hospital, darling? And did you Yeah, okay. Did you let him know that it was okay for him to move on because you said that you'd be okay? The way he's showing me is that you told him that it would be okay to move on because you didn't want him suffering anymore. He shows me you holding his little hand in the bed. You rubbing his he's he's showing me you rubbing his hair and holding his little hand in the bed and just telling him how much you love him and how much you're gonna miss him and how much that you're gonna be okay. But he says you told him that he would be okay. Poor little guy. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that, darling. Ugh, you guys, I need to start getting tissues or something instead of using my shirt. Yes, I was holding his hand all through the funeral. Yeah, he knows that, darling. He knows that. Mm. I could feel the love that he has for you, honey. Shit. This is the only drawback about doing these readings. It gets very emotional. I don't mean to put my feelings into it, but I can't help it, especially when it's a little boy. He's very, very cute. He's telling me he looked just like his daddy. Did he look just like his daddy? No, no, no. It's okay. It's not difficult. You need this. You need this, he says. You need this. Mhm. He says I look just like my daddy. Do you guys celebrate his birthday? Do you guys still celebrate his birthday? He's talking about, do you throw him like a birthday party still? Because he's still there with you, darling. He can see all the stuff that you do for him, or I would not be connected to him right now, but he sees all the stuff that you do for him, darling. Oh, okay. You guys just kind of grow. Oh gosh. Hey, don't you chew on nothing. Don't. Sorry, you guys. Bubble tries to chew on stuff. Yeah. He said, I appreciate that. He says, Mommy, I'm sorry I left you. But he said, I was destined to only be on this earth for a short time. But the impact I will have on others will be for a long time, he says. This is what he's telling me. He's saying, I see everything you do in memory of me. And he appreciates it. He appreciates it very much, honey. That's what he says. He says, "Hey, shh, no." He says, I want you to know that I'm always with you. I'm always with you. He says, I might have only had, he says, I might have only had 2 years, less than 2 years on this earth, but he said the impact that I had and the impact that I will have will cause waves all through the years, he says. Because he says, I know you're never going to forget me, Mommy. That's what he says, darling. He says, I know you're never going to forget me. Listen, I feel the love that he has for you, honey. I can feel it. This is why I get so upset, because I can just feel all the love that they have for you guys. He's a cute little boy, honey. I can see him. He's very, very cute. He was very rambunctious, he tells me. I know. I know. He just told me, he says, I'll come back to you one day, Mommy. That's what he just told me. He says, I will come back to you one day. He says, just have a little faith, Mommy. But he's still there with you, darling. He's still there with you. He clings to your leg. He's always with you. He goes everywhere you do. He goes everywhere you go, he says, honey. He says he's going to be there when he said he's going to be waiting for you. He's not going anywhere. I can, Ashley, but I'm in the middle of a reading right now, darling. You guys hold comments. Just let Amy talk, okay? Just for a few minutes, you guys. Did your son have a high fever before he passed away? Because what he's showing me is that he was spiking a fever. Like his temperature got really high. And he was coughing a lot. Did um did you think that maybe he just had the flu or something? But then yeah. Okay. Because that's what he shows me. Yeah. He told me, was he coughing really bad too? Do you know if he had the infection in his bloodstream? Yes, Darlene, of course. After I finish this one, my loves. Hmm. Yeah. That's what he shows me how much he was coughing. He says it was like a deathly cough. He said you guys were just so worried. And, he's telling me, he's like, I'm just sorry I didn't make it home from the hospital, mommy. He's a really cute kid. I can see him. He's very, very cute, honey. Before your son got sick, did he really not have anything wrong with him? Because he's telling me he just got sick out of the blue. Okay. I don't think that's not what caused this though. It was not that. It's not that, he says. But did your son's heart just not work right? Did your son's heart just not pump the blood right? Is that what happened to him? We didn't find out through his ultrasound during pregnancy. Okay. Look, I know sometimes those ultrasounds just don't pick up the stuff internally that's wrong. Yeah. Because what he's showing me is that his heart just wasn't pumping very good. And so he wasn't getting the right blood flow. And so that was a lot of his issues. Gosh, poor little guy. He's really, really cute. He's so adorable. I can see him. He's standing right here with me, honey. He's standing right here. He's very, very cute. Ah, my God. I can tell the love he had for you, darling. I can see it pouring out of him. I think what he's showing me is that, hold on a minute. Did he not have any energy because of this situation that he had with his heart? Did it make him very weak? And he wasn't, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I hate crying during this stuff. It makes me so upset. Yeah. He was just, yeah. Honey, he tells me, he says, I just wasn't meant to be on this earth for a very long time. He just told me he's your guardian angel. Honey, he just told me he's your guardian angel. Oh, that's too bad. Did you sue the hospital? I hope you sued the hospital. If there was doctor negligence, they're liable for being sued by you. I hope you did that, darling. I don't think the doctors really knew what was wrong with your son. I think he had some undiagnosed stuff going on and they just didn't know it. Sorry, you guys, my poor face is just itching so badly. But I can tell the love that your son has for you, honey. It's very, very strong. Very, 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 very strong. He just loves his mommy and his daddy. And I think your husband needs to see this because this will be on replay, honey. I think he's telling me that he wants his dad to see this as well because he wants his dad. He wants his dad to know how much he loves him also. Not just you, mommy. I love daddy just as much as you. Cuz yeah, I get it, darling. I'm so sorry. You know, Honestly, he wasn't meant to be here for very long. I think he was just destined to not he was destined to just to stay a little boy, because that's what he said. He said, "Mommy, I just wasn't supposed to be here for very long," he says, and that's why he passed away. He says, "I'm sorry. I know that you miss me and I know that you love me, but," he says, "I'm just really sorry, Mommy, that I'm not there with you." My eye serum is gonna my eye serum is I put some eye serum on. I'm washing it all away with my tears. He says, "Mommy, please don't cry." He says, "I know," because he says, "You're crying right now." He says, "Mommy, please don't cry. Please don't cry." Because he says he's wiping away your tears. Are you crying right now, Amy? Because he says, "You're wiping away I'm wiping away your tears, Mommy." Because he said it makes him sad when you miss him, but he understands why you miss him. Because he said, "It just makes me so sad when you miss me, Mommy." I know, and your husband feels really guilty about this, but your son understood. He says, "I know." No, it's not your fault, honey. It's not your fault. It goes along with being a psychic medium. I'm human at the same time. It's just a bad day for me because of losing my husband exactly 6 months ago. That's all. Bubbles. Bubbles. Bubbles is acting crazy over here. Bubbles. Stop it. Found somebody that's using my name. They're on here. I know I'm not on here. So, yeah. I'm not on here. They have my name on here, so I know it's not me. That's my name on TikTok, but that's not me. So that was one of my scammers. They're not going to comment on my page. They can just go to HE double hockey sticks for all I care. Yeah, that's it, psychic. Yeah, that's it. They had my name exactly in this chat as my TikTok. I'm not on TikTok right now, so it's not me. Crazy people. Listen, Amy, your son just wants you to know this. He says, "Mommy, I love you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't spend much time with you being so sick." And he's like, "I'm so, so, so sorry you worried about me so much." But he said, "I just was not meant to be here for very long." And he knows you feel guilty. He says, "Mommy, please don't feel guilty." He says, "Because you did everything you could for me while I was here," he says. "And I want you to know that." He says, "Please don't feel guilty because I was gone. I was destined to only be here at the time that I was. I was not meant to live to be an adult." He says, he just wants you to know that. Of course, Amy, listen, girl, I can oh my gosh. I don't mean to cry, but I can't help it because this is a beautiful reading. Your son, your son is so cute. Of course, darling, your son is so cute. Thank you, Tarotica. Your son, darling, your son is so cute, so very, very cute. And he says before he goes, he said, "Please play this. Please play this for Daddy." He just this is going to be in replay. He just wants him to know. He says, "Just tell Daddy how much I love him." Of course, I don't know you from Adam, so you didn't tell me any of this ahead of time, you guys. That's the thing. I don't know anything ahead of time before you guys talk to me. I really don't. So just so you guys know. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. People, I heard somebody say that nobody can Nobody can teach psychic mediumship to themselves. That's bullshit because it happened to me. You're so welcome, darling. Listen, your son is with you. I promise he's with you. Jim, I'm doing one more person before you, darling. I can't remember who it was. Banshee? Banshee. Yeah, Banshee. And then I can get to you other guys. I'm trying to stick to like 10 minutes, you guys, because I need to get off and go on TikTok. I might not have time to go on TikTok before I go to work. I don't know. I'm trying. I just don't know because my phone had to charge. I'll try to do 2 more and then go on TikTok. But I have to get off TikTok by 1 because I have to take my dogs outside for a little bit for like 20 minutes and let them run around outside because then I have to get ready for work. I don't know why I said I'd work today. Gosh darn it. I don't like working on the weekends. I swear. And I have to go to work looking like this, you guys. Seriously. You guys, that's such an emotional reading. Look, there's no way possible I can set my feelings aside being a psychic medium because I'm an emotional person anyways. So if I tried to set my stuff aside, I just couldn't. It was a beautiful reading, honey. I hope that I validated everything for you. That's my goal, is always to validate everything, honestly, to tell you the truth. I don't think I'm going to have time to go on TikTok today, you guys. If I do, it's only be for like an hour, and that won't accomplish anything. I might just have to go on tomorrow for like 4 or 5 hours in the morning or something. I'll come on TikTok tonight after work, though. Oh, shit. Let my energy clear up for just a minute, you guys. Hold on. Whew, that was a rough one. That was very, very rough for me. I don't mean to rub my face, you guys. I can't help it. I'm mostly wiping. You guys, my eczema is just hurting so bad. Just came up out of the blue, out of nowhere. And I wasn't stressed or anything. And so I have it on my neck. I have it on my forehead. I have it here. This one here. And then I have all this on my side right here. I have it on the back of my neck. Thank you, darling. Let my energy clear out for just a minute, you guys, before. And I'll tell you something. These are helping me not get drained. This selenite right here, it's like absorbing my energy or something because I'm not getting tired or anything. Normally after I do readings, I'm drained. Making me feel so much better having these around. I'm not using them. I'm just using them to protect my energy from the dead. Ah, shit. Oh, 4 people liked my video so far. Thank you, my guys. You guys, I want to tell you something. In 24 hours, the chat will appear. And when you go where it says live comments, you have to like scroll to the left and you have to enable live chat. And the live chat will appear as it appeared in the video on the phone. Now, after 24 hours, the chat will appear on the video. There will be nothing until there's no chat for 24 hours. I don't know why, but I think it takes that long for some reason. I don't know. But Destiny, what do you think? Look at my eye. It's about the same. It's not any better. And I'm going to work today looking like this shit, man. It's awful. I'm so embarrassed. You guys smash the like button. There's 10 in here now since my daughter came. Yeah, you guys, I don't think I'm gonna have time for TikTok this morning, but I will. See, I had a private reading and I needed to save my energy for my private reading, so I didn't want to go on TikTok. I try to respect for the people that I do private readings for. It was a beautiful private reading. I wish you guys could have seen it. Her parents came through. They were lovely. She was from Scotland, so she had the accent. It was a beautiful reading. And I just decided I'm not going to let one person dictate how it didn't go good for her. Yeah, Destiny's my daughter. No, Destiny's not my daughter. I gave her up a long time ago. She's my fake daughter. Destiny, look up in the chat. Do you see what it says up there under Amy's comment? Somebody says, hope you feel better. Oh, that's nice. Somebody wrote on one of my videos, hope you feel better. Oh, that's very sweet. Destiny, look up before it disappears. Look about the 4th comment down. What do you see? I took the chat off. What do you see? Look at the 4th comment down. I'm not on my TikTok right now. That's my name on my TikTok. Go figure, right? Like, I just don't understand how people can think they can get away with it. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if I have fake people on here right now, you guys. Destiny, do you see what it says? Mickey, I'm also known as a psychic medium. That's not me. I'm clearly not on my TikTok right now. And that's my name on TikTok. Destiny, I never said you were my favorite. What are you talking about, girl? Destiny, look at the top. Oh, you don't see it. Okay, it's taken off. Let me see if I can pin it. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me just undo it for just a second. Nobody comment for a second. Hold on a minute, you guys. Hold on. See that right there? Oh, not that one. Sorry, Amy. Not that one. Hold on. I can't do it. Because I put it where nobody could see it. It says Mickey, I'm AKA a psychic medium. That's my name on my TikTok. So it's another scammer, you guys. It just doesn't, I don't want them on my YouTube, but apparently they're coming now. So it is what it is. I put them out. Let me just get them off of here. Hold on a minute. Unhide user on this channel. That's what I did. I unhid the user. Okay, very good. It just said hi. It says Mickey. I'm AKA the psychic medium. And then they said hi. I'm like, dude, you come on my channel and you act as me? Hell no. It's so crazy. Yeah. I looked at the comment. I said, wait, that's me. But it's not me. People are just retarded. Okay, Banshee. Bubbles, what are you doing? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, you guys. Hold on a minute. Oh, you guys, it's a stink bug. I just killed a stink bug, you guys. No. I just killed a stick bug. Okay, Banshee. I combined Mickey and Anshi for Banshee. Who do you want me to read for you, darling? And what's the relationship? Bubbles, no. Get off of it. No. Leave it alone. Get off of that stink bug. No. Bubbles, get off of that damn thing. Stop. Leave it alone. I have to pick it up. Don't eat a stink bug. Well, I can't smell. Why would I care? Banshee, who do you want me to read for you, darling? What's the relationship? What do you mean the baby you removed? What do you mean? Honey, it has to be somebody that you've met, darling. I can't do like nobody you've met, darling. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Somebody that's passed away, darling. Somebody that's passed away. Hey, Darlene. No, I'm using my steroid cream called triamcinolone. That's the best stuff possible. It takes away anything, but it takes a few days, but it'll get rid of it. It really, really dries it out, and it'll be gone soon. And it costs like $900 a tube without insurance, so it's a very, very, very good cream. I'm not trying to touch it. I can't help it. It's drying it's so dry on my face. Banshee, honey, it has to be somebody that you know, darling, not somebody that you aborted, darling. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. It doesn't work good. It has to be somebody that you know. Your little brother is dead? Okay, what's his name? What's your little brother's name? What? What's his name? Fat Bart? That doesn't make sense. What is his actual name? Because that doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna call him F. Barty? Barty? You called him Barty? Called him B. Okay, hold on. No, but if they can't, that's the problem. They can't validate anything, Destiny. They can't validate anything because they never met the babies. They can't validate anything. That's why I don't like to do it because I have to have people that can validate it. Does that make sense? You guys, 5,000 people have come to my YouTube page. Isn't that crazy? 5,000 people have come to my YouTube page. I knew it. I knew it would work once I started a channel. Banshee, I'm not feeling good about this, darling. I'm gonna have to do it another time, darling. The energy's just off. It's nothing that you're doing. I just don't feel anything right now from you, honey. It's nothing. I just, I don't know what it is. It's just off, and I won't be able to do it. I'm so sorry, darling. Okay. Okay, you guys, I wasn't feeling it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jim, you're next, darling. I just, Banshee, I'm sorry. I just wasn't, it was just off. There was something off, and I'm so sorry. It's nothing that you did. So, Jim, who do you want me to read for you? Banshee, I just wasn't feeling it, darling. I'm so sorry. It's nothing that you did wrong. I just was not feeling the energy. It happens sometimes, and I'm sorry. It just doesn't work for me sometimes. I was not getting anything. I just felt off. Does that make sense? Jim, who do you want me to read for you, darling? And what's the name? Your dad, Manuel. Very good. Very good. Okay. Just 20. I didn't block her. I just put her in timeout for 24 hours because it felt right. I didn't want her to keep commenting, and it didn't feel right to me. I can't explain it. I don't know. I wasn't getting a thing. It was a block. It was blocked off. I don't know. It just felt weird. It happens sometimes. I just can't do something when it happens. I didn't block her. It's just timeout for 24 hours. I don't think you can block anybody really. Banshee, I'm sorry. It's nothing that you did. I just sneezed and Bubbles looking at me like I'm crazy. You see Bubbles over there? I sneezed and she looked at me like, what is wrong with you? Okay. All right. You ready, Jim? I'm going to do your dad. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I'm trying not to touch it. I'm so aggravated. Oh, it's so annoying. So annoying. The first thing your dad's asking me, darling, is he wants to know if you're okay. Because he's telling me that it really affected you really bad when your dad passed away. He's like, are you okay? He says, I'm sorry I've left you. Because the way your dad tells me, you guys were like really, really close. He says he looked just like me. Is that right? Did you look just like your dad, Jim? Yeah. He says, I'm sorry, son. This is exactly what he's saying. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry that I haven't been there for you. Petey, shh. Come here, Petey. Petey, come here. I'm trying to get him to stop barking because my son's asleep. Petey, come here. Petey, come here. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. Lay down. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Be good. Lay down, buddy. No, lay down. Don't bother me. I'm doing a reading. Sorry, Jim. I had to get him out here because my son's asleep and my room's right across from his. Can we see your dad saying? And he's like, I know how hard, he said, son, I know how hard it's been for you without me. Oh, you're a female. I thought it said Jim. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because I'm so sorry, JJ. I thought that said Jim. JJ. I literally thought that was JI. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta go back to the eye doctor. Sorry. It's gonna change the whole dynamic now. Please forgive me. God. I just assumed you were a guy. So I'm so sorry, JJ. Please forgive me. Damn it. My face is bothering me, you guys. It's so aggravating. Let's see what he's saying. Now let's see what the change in the your dad's laughing. He said I should have told you it was my daughter, but he didn't mention that. Your dad's laughing. He's so funny. He's a nice guy. I can tell he's a really nice guy. Let's see what he's saying. I just heard cancer. Did your dad have cancer by chance, darling? Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. I'm sitting here wondering. My eye, you guys, is so annoying. So freaking annoying, you guys. Double pneumonia. Okay. Wow. I was thinking the lungs. Okay. Think about it. Pneumonia kind of resembles cancer in a way. It's not the same thing, but when you look at it, when you look at the X-ray, it almost looks similar. He's telling me how he just couldn't breathe very well. Was he doing like this? Was he kind of like, it wasn't like really wheezing, but it was kind of like just very, very hard for him to breathe with the pneumonia. He said he ended up in the hospital. Did he go in the hospital because of this? What he just told me, he says, I ended up in the hospital and that's where he passed away. Did he pass away in the hospital, darling? Oh my God, Darlene. Hold on, honey. Don't make any comments, darling. I'm doing this for JJ. Yep. Okay. This is what he just told me. He says, I'm sorry that you didn't get to say goodbye to me. He says, but you're my little girl. He says, you'll never understand how proud I am of you and how proud I was of you when I was alive. He says, he's a good guy. I can see like he's a very nice, good looking man. He's very, very nice, very handsome. He says, did your dad have dark black hair? He says I had a nice, dark, good set of hair, good looking hair, he says. Mm-hmm. It's what he says. Another thing he told me at the beginning, I just didn't mention. What I originally heard from your dad, was he in his 50s when he passed away? What do you mean you're so disappointed in me? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Who are you? I'm so confused. Yes, I'm in a reading. What do you, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he was 40. What do you mean you've sent me what? What do you mean? I don't know who you are. Please don't interrupt the chat. Just hold on a minute, please. All right, just a minute, you guys. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. Some people come in here that's probably wasn't a real psychic, and I just heard that was a scammer. So didn't type very good English. You notice the scammers, they don't type very good English. So just so you guys, that's kind of a hint. And if you guys have a bad feeling, listen to your bad feelings. Okay, so he was 40. Okay. Wait, would your dad be in his 50s by now? I feel like he died about 10 years ago or so. He says he died about 8 or 10 years ago. Is that right? Who is that person to come in here and say they're disappointed in me? I don't know you from Adam, little missy, or little guy, whoever you are. Goodness gracious. Does 20 years. Okay, so I know it had been a while. Does January relate to you in any way? How do you associate with January? Thank you, Kimberly. You guys, I'm trying not to scratch my face. I'm so aggravating. You guys never see me like this, but my hair just moved. It's probably my hair's moving on the top. It's probably Elvis. He always plays with my hair. I just heard January, honey, and I just heard the 15th. Does the 15th of the month mean anything to you, or the month of January? Oh, that's amazing. Yay. As long as you know, that's all that matters. As long as you can validate it, that's all that matters. I keep hearing the 15th of the month. Does that mean something to you, darling? I hid the user on this channel. They can't comment again. Won't see them again. I won't know if they're here. I also just heard September. Does September mean anything to you, my love? '18th is your brother. Oh, the 18th. Oh, so it was close. I heard the 15th, but I don't always get it right. I try, but it just depends. Why is it only showing one person here? Where'd everybody go? What the hell? Are you guys all still here? So weird. That scammer probably had 5 people scamming on here. Does September mean anything to you, darling? Okay, Kimberly, good, because it only showed one person on the page. The numbers by the time I'm on here where it says live, the numbers always change. That's when his other daughter reached out to me. Very good. As long as you know. So that's your half sister. Very good. Oh no, that's not your half sister. That's his other daughter. So she's not related to you. He just said no, she's not related. Okay, very good. Well, no, she would be because she's your half sister. Oh, dude, I meant, you know what I meant. Because she's your dad's daughter. So she is your half sister. I just heard the 15th. I don't know what month the 15th is. Does the 15th or the number 15 mean something to you, darling? Because I keep hearing 15. I don't know what the reference is here. Yeah, very good. Your half sister, of course. I know how genetics work. Honestly, a sister is a sister. Honestly, tell you the truth. Doesn't matter if you have one parent's the same, one parent's different. We're all the same. You know how that goes. I was right originally. Your dad would be almost 60 now. That's not that you can think of. That's okay, darling. I was right originally because your dad just told me. He said, "You remember when you said 50s?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I would have been 50s by now." He said, "That's what the reference was to." And when he was being in his 50s. And that happens sometimes. It comes across as what the age that they would be now and not when they passed away. Do you have a brother? Because I just heard your brother. Yeah. That's why he just reminded me that. He said, "Do you remember when you said the 50?" Yes, 3. Oh, you have 3 brothers. Wow. Your dad was a busy fella. Your dad's laughing when I said that. Your dad's super, super sweet, I can tell. He's telling me, he says, "I'm just sorry I couldn't say goodbye to you, honey." He says, "I'm sorry I couldn't say goodbye to you." That's where the number 3 came. He also told me 3, but I just didn't. He's like, I'm sorry that you couldn't say goodbye to me, but you know how much I love you, Pumpkin." Wait, did he call you Pumpkin? He just said Pumpkin. Maybe that's a name that he picked up on the other side or something. I don't know. It's so crazy. He said, "You know how much I love you and I miss you." But even though it's been so long to you, it feels like it just happened. Even though it's been 20 years, he says it just feels like it just happened. That's okay, darling. Don't worry about it. Got hair all over my keyboard from my animals. I'm going to take them out after this. Let's see what else he's saying. Do you have 2 children? Because I asked him if you had kids and he told me 2. Do you have a boy and a girl? Bubbles, come here. Lay down. Lay down. Get up. Lay down and be good, girl. No, leave it alone. Look at her, you guys. Bubbles, say hi, Bubbles. Bubbles. Say hi, Bubbles. Aunt. Aunt. She's just looking for something to chew. Oh, yes. Oh, you have, okay, 2 kids and a boy and a girl. Very good. Sorry, I was distracted with Bubbles. Sorry about that. Okay. That's just that he just sorry. He just wanted to validate that, darling. That's all. Are they teenagers? Because I just heard teenager. Are they both kind of in their teenage years? And are you in your 40s now? Because I was trying to ask him how old you were, and he told me like around 40s. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, the teenagers. Is that I don't know which one you're talking about. I get mixed up when I say too many questions too fast, too fast. Ah, shoot. Snap. Oh, snap. You guys, while I'm doing this, I try to have fun. Okay. Okay. That's just another validation from your father that he knows how old you are now still because he's with you. He says he stands on your left side. He said he was tapping you on your shoulder right now. I don't know if you felt it, but he said, "Please tell her I was tapping her on her shoulder." He's trying to get your attention. Do you relate to the number 5? I just heard 5, but I think it's more like a number. Does the number 5 relate to you? Like my lucky number is 5. My favorite number is 5. I don't know why. That's just my lucky number. But I think this pertains to you, not me. I don't think he's talking to me about me. But the 5 could be anything like a birthday or an anniversary, a death date, or something like that, darling. Oh, shut the front door. My gosh. My goodness. 5 siblings. But it's not in counting. It's not including you, right? 5 kids. Oh, 5 kids altogether. Okay. I was like, look, as long as you can validate, girl, that's all that matters. My gosh. My goodness. Oh, but I'm not a psychic, they say. Oh, I'm a scammer, they say. All the people who were fake people say that because they just want people to not believe me, but we all know the truth, don't we? My eye looks so bad, you guys. Look, just looking straight ahead, you can see the difference. Look at my eye. Look how it's swollen and it's like it's covering my pupil. I can see my eyelid. It's covering my pupil almost. That's awful. Like I can see the outer under part of my eye. He's bragging on you. He's saying, "God, she's such a good mom." He says, "She always puts her kids first. She's always there for her kids no matter what, and she loves her kids tremendously." He says, he's very proud of the mother that you've become. He said he's sorry. Oh boy. He says he's sorry he couldn't be there when you had the babies, but he said, you know what he just told me? He said, I held your kids before they were born. I held the souls of your children before they were born. Not many people tell me that. They only a few people, and I have goosebumps right now, and I'm hoping you do as well, because that's how energy works. And he says, I held the souls of all your children before they were born. He just wants you to know that. He says, your kids are amazing. He says they're such good kids, and it's all because of their mother. And listen, honey, he's just super proud of you and he loves you very, very much. I'm trying to get off this before I start crying because I don't want to cry. He's like, just tell my daughter how much I love her. Just tell her how much I truly, truly love her. I know he wanted you to know that. He said he held the souls of your children before they were born. So, I mean, he didn't hold the souls, but he held them before they were born. I guess he kind of just cradled their soul in his arms, if that makes sense. But he says, wait, when they were younger, did you see them talking to somebody that wasn't there? Because he says that was me. Because I feel like when your kids were very young, like under the age of 3 or 4, they would always look up and maybe start giggling or something. That was your dad. He just, oh, I just got goosebumps. He just wanted you to know. He just wanted you to know that was him. That was me playing with the kids, he says. He just wants you to know that, darling. He says, I'm going to leave you with that. He says, you know how much I love you, but he just wanted to leave you with that. And so you would know that the kids knew him before, but even though they've never met him, they knew who he was because he had met them and before they were born. Just so you know, darling, just so you know. Honey, he did amazing. Thank you for letting me read him. I know it's really neat, JJ. Thank you so much for letting me read your dad. He's there with you. It's like he's behind you. He's on your left side. I know it is. It is. You guys see me on my videos. Is it swollen? Is this swollen over here? Wait, is this swollen? I think it's a wait. It's not swollen. It just looks swollen because of this. It just looks swollen because this is prevalent. Um, well, I don't know. I can't tell if it's swollen, but I think it looks swollen because you see this dark mark right here. You're so welcome, JJ. I hope I validated everything for you, darling. And this will be on replay if you want to let your kids see it, darling. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I didn't even think about it. Thanks for pointing that out for me, Kimberly. Now you just gave me more stuff to worry about. Yeah, look when I smile, look what it does. Way much bigger. You are so right, girl. Damn it. Thanks for pointing that out, Kim. Appreciate that. Darn you. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, JJ. You're so welcome, JJ. Thank you. Listen, you guys, I'm probably going to get off here because I need to go take them outside for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to sit outside and my phone should be charged up. It's all right, Kimberly. I couldn't tell it was swollen, but now that I see it, look. Okay, look right here. You see this angle? Wait, can you guys tell the difference? Look right here. This one compared to this one. Can you see the angle? My face is puffy. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, I feel it. My face is puffy, you guys. Oh my God. Are you joking me right now, crazy? Honey, I don't have any ibuprofen. I mean, I probably could, but you cannot. They can take your direct messages away. Are you joking me? Yeah, it's this side right here. Yeah. Are you kidding me? That's insane. What on earth? That's absolutely crazy. You are joking me. They take the side of the scammers because they make more money off scammers. You guys, it's all about the scammers, not us. Are you kidding me? That's not about us. It's the scammers. That's it. Oh, you're joking me. How come when we try to report them, they don't do anything, but when the scammers report us, they do something? Why is that, you guys? Think about it. Why is that? Why? Why are they taking the side of the scammers and not us? Oh, yeah, Darlene, I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, I can do you, darling. Of course, Kimberly. No, they care about scammers more because they make more money off them. I tried to report them. They say they're doing nothing wrong. Even the ones that say that they're me, they said they're doing nothing wrong. They violated nothing. That's bullshit. They've stealing identities. That's bullshit. I've blocked all my scammers the best I could, hun. I'm going to check every day for new scammers, darling, unless they've already blocked me. But if they've blocked me, they can't see my messages and my videos. So why would they block me? Okay, darling, who do you want me to read for you, darling? This will be my last one, you guys, okay? Because I've got to leave by 2:15 to go to work. So good morning, Tara. How are you, darling? Tara, I made you a moderator. I forgot, darling. I'm doing one more reading. Tara, you missed the readings before. They were so beautiful. You guys, my private reading was beautiful. I know I can do privates. This is like private. I can do privates. I know that I can. That one lady really messed with my psyche and I didn't appreciate it. She's like, "Are you sure you're ready for private readings?" I'm like, "Dude, of course," but I wasn't getting anything from her. Thank you, Tara. Okay. Okay, sure. Very good. So there's a different route. I'd like to know what that route is. So how did you find that out, crazy? Your mom, Betty, and brother Glenn. Honey, they might not both come through. I feel like your mom's here. Very good, darling. Thank you for telling me that, honey. Yeah, I'll try to make these 2 quick, darling. I'll try, Ashley. I don't know if I can because I don't really do life readings very well. I don't think that I'm far advanced. I know I probably could do it, but I'll try. Okay, that's all I can say is I'll try. Lots and lots of research. Will you send me that on my Facebook, please? Okay, darling. Okay, darling. Ashley, I just heard she'll be okay. They just told me I'm gonna do you, darling. I'm just doing Ashley really quick. They just told me she's gonna turn around in like less than a week or so. Thank you, crazy. I'll see it in a little bit. I'll get on my Facebook page and look, my psychic page and look. They said she's gonna turn around in about a week or so, they told me. And you just have a little patience, but she's gonna be okay. She's gonna like be on the go uphill pretty soon. So, okay, Darlene, you said your mom was Betty and your brother Glenn. I think they're both together here. I think they're both together. We'll send it inbox. Sure thing. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you. So your mom's here. She's really pretty. I can see how pretty she was. Your mom's here, darling. Okay, for some reason about your mom, I'm seeing dresses. I don't know what the dresses part means. I don't know if she always wore dresses. Did she sew clothes? I just heard sew. Like she was a sewer. Did she sew her own clothes or something? Or she always dressed to the nines or something. There's something about dresses. I don't know what it is. She just said she loved to dress fancy. Is that right? I can't believe they can ban direct messages. That's awful. Crazy. Oh, shut up. Oh my God. That's girl, girl. My right side is swollen. Great. That's all I need is have a swollen face. Wonderful. Yeah, she told me she sewed beautiful dresses. She said I sewed the most she said she liked to have like vibrant colors in them. That she liked to have like just beautiful. She would sew all kinds of different patterns, different colors, different sizes. She says she would sew big dresses. Wait, would she sell these dresses? Oh, that's amazing. Your mom was very proud to do those for you, she said. She was very, very proud to do those for you. So it's amazing that the first word I heard out of your mom was dresses, but I knew you would know what I was talking about. I gotta stretch, Charlie. You guys, just a minute. I gotta stretch. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. I know you guys don't want to see my boobs, but yes, she did. She sold them for a living. She says I was a really good seamstress. She says. Oh, she wore them to work. Oh, okay, very good. I just heard secretary. Was she a secretary by chance? This also could relate to you as well. I just heard secretary. Shut up, Darlene. Oh my God. That's amazing. She said I was really good at my job. Wait, I just heard something about a law office. Was she a secretary in like a law office or something? Or something to that extent? That's the first time I've ever heard law office come through. She worked and are you kidding me? She actually worked in you're shitting me, right? She actually worked in a law office? Is that really true? What the what? Ah, but people say I'm not psychic. She drew plans for houses and additions. Oh. So she was like kind of like an architect too. Very good. That's very cool. I think your mom was way ahead of her time in that aspect. I think your mom's telling me she just wanted to just like stay busy. Oh, she worked in the board of assessments for the state. Oh, very good. Okay, great. I was like, I wasn't sure if it was a law office or not, but that's what I heard. But I thought that you meant she worked at a law office. My apologies. Oh, the board of assessment kind of is almost like a law office, is it not? Very good. I just heard the state of Texas. Do you have any reference to Texas? Okay, very good. My eyes, you guys, are so swollen. My left eye, poor thing. I had to go to work like this, you guys. I'm not gonna I'm gonna put my head down when I go in there. I don't want nobody to see my face. I just heard Dallas. I heard Texas. Do you have any reference to Dallas or just Texas in general? Wait, I just heard I was born there. Was your mom born in Texas? She says she grew up there. Is that true? In Texas, she says. Poor full and swollen face. Thanks a lot, Kimberly. Oh, so that as long as you as long as you can validate that, that's all right. And it's look, I'm just telling you what they're telling me. She was born in Delaware, okay. Maybe she actually wanted to be born in Texas. You never know, girl. I feel like she was a Southern girl at heart. But she just told me I'm with your brother. She said, you don't have to worry. I'm with your brother, she says. I don't know if this is for your mom or your brother, but she said, I heard stubborn. I don't know if this is your mom or your brother. I'm not sure which one. Strong-willed and stubborn. That's what I just heard. Strong-willed and stubborn. I just heard, hey, sis. So your brother's here also. I just heard, hey, sis. Yes, was that your brother? I feel like it was your brother. He was very stubborn and strong-willed and wouldn't take no shit, as they say. Oh, shit fire, you guys. This is actually my right side. Even though it looks left, this is my right side. My poor eye. Ugh, I hate that I have to go to work like this. I'm so mad. But it should be cleared up by the time I go back to work Tuesday. Yeah, okay, I can tell. He said, hey, sis, how are you doing? He wants to know how you're doing. Your mom just told me she stands on your left and your brother stands on your right. And I just heard the word carpenter. Do you relate to that? Yeah, yeah. Do you relate to the word carpenter in any way? I think this was your brother. Did he do a lot of work that would be like carpentry work or something? He said he worked with his hands. Is that true? Oh no. Hold on a minute. I dropped on my stones. Just a minute. Oh, of course, it's the highest chakra stone that. Oh, he's a paramedic. But he did. Oh, okay, paramedic. Okay, I don't know where the carpenter came from. Maybe for somebody else. I'm sorry. Yeah, he says that's right. I was an EMT. He says. He said that job could be a little hectic, but he loved doing it. And he says I loved helping people. He says. Um. Yeah. Did your brother pass away in his 30s? I just heard 38. Oh, you used to work. Oh, very good. So that's what the lumber. Okay. Well, carpenter is kind of the almost working with wood. So that, okay. I knew it was in reference to something. Maybe he thought of himself as a carpenter. No, he was 56. Oh, okay. Very good. Huh. Maybe this is for somebody else being in the 30s. That's okay, darling. I don't always get the ages right. Sometimes they don't want to talk about it. So he said he just wants you to know that he's okay. He's like, just please tell my sister that I'm okay and that I'm doing well. And he says, sis, it's beautiful over here. He says, I'll be waiting for you when you cross over, but it's not your time soon. So it won't happen anytime soon. But did your brother have diabetes by chance? I just heard diabetes, but this could pertain to you as well, or your mom. Either any of you guys. Sorry. Sorry, my guys and my friends and my children and my people. Oh. Bubbles. Come on, Bubbles, get up. Lay down. Be good. Be good, baby. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Look at her. You gonna be good? Be good. Hey, I'm talking to you. Gonna be good? Let's see what else he's saying. Oh, your mom was borderline diabetic. Okay. And look, as long as you can validate it, that's all that matters, darling. I'm going to put these in my charging bowl because it's time for me to switch crystals because I can tell those were losing their energy. I absorb so much energy. I just absorb the crystal's energy like crazy. Look, honey, they just want you to know that they're both together and that they're okay. They just want you to know that, my darling. They're okay. They're together. And they said what they're telling me is neither one of them suffered when they passed away. Did your brother have a heart attack by chance? He said he went fast. He said, what I just heard him, he says, I went fast. Do you know if he had an undiagnosed heart condition or something like that? Bubbles. He's showing me like clutching his chest. Okay, but you're not sure. He says that's what I died from. That's what he said. That's what I died from, just so you know. He said 1 second he was here, the next second he was gone. He didn't know what hit him, he says. Next thing you know, he's on the other side and he's like just shocked that he's dead. I just heard yes, he remembers. He remembers, darling. He knows you were there and he thanks you for that. He wouldn't have wanted anybody else there with him when he passed away. Just wanted you to know that, Darlene. Did you call 911? I know you probably did, but this is what he told me. This is what he's telling me, that he knew you called 911. And then the paramedics showed up and they said there's nothing they can do, that he was already gone. Is that right? Listen, honey, he just wants you to know that he's okay. He says, I'm with mom. Don't worry about it. We're good. I'm okay. I'm here. No, you didn't call. Okay, that's okay. Um, I don't always get it right. Maybe that was just me as putting my assumption in that you called. I don't know. Sometimes it happens like that. But he's like, I just want you to know that mom and I are okay. Your mom says, I love you, honey, very much. But you know that. And I love you forever and ever, she says. And your brother says, I love you, sis. I'm okay. And he's glad that you were one of the last people to see him alive. He says, I'm glad my sister was there with me because he wouldn't have wanted to die alone. And they love you, girl. They love you. Just, I hope it was a good reading. They did really, really good, darling. They did really, really good. I hope I validated everything for you, darling. That's my goal always, is to validate as much as I can, being a psychic medium anyways. That's what I want to do, is just validate as much as possibly that I can. Darling, they did really good, darling. You should be proud. Oh, okay. Yeah, very good. Oh, maybe that's who we talked about you called. I thought you called, but I know you called somebody because you said you called somebody. So I figured it was 911. Listen, darling, they did really, really good. I hope I validated everything for you, because that's my goal as a psychic medium, to always validate. Very, very good. Now, listen, you guys, don't forget the chat will show up after 24 hours. So this time tomorrow, I started at about 10, I think. It'll show up after 10 o'clock in the morning. So you guys can replay this for whoever you want to. And thank you guys for letting me do your readings, and I appreciate it. And I'm getting my gift out there, and I want people to see me. I would love to do this professionally as a professional. I would love to travel the world. That's my goal, is to travel the world and do this. I would love to do this for everybody. So that's my goal, is to just get my name out there, get Mickey out there, or Michelle or somebody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the readings, you guys. I appreciate it. And I had to block that person. I blocked the other person. Yeah, and so we're good. They're very proud of you. Of course they are. They said, you know, we're proud of you. What else would we be? Of course they're proud of you, darling. Just so you know that, okay? They said, keep your chin. They just said, keep your chin up, darling. Keep your chin up. We'll always be here with you, they said. Thank you so much, you guys. I have to take my doggies OUT. I'm going to sit out with them till about hair all over my computer. I'm going to sit out there till about 1 o'clock, then come in and rest before I have to go to work, because I have to get ready and leave by like 2:15 for work. I have to pee too. That's why I'm moving back and forth, because you guys see I got a spot here. I wish you guys could see on the back of my neck and behind my ear. It's just awful. It's everywhere. Thank you guys, the 3 people I read today. And you guys can rewatch this as soon as it posts, which will be in just a minute. So bye, you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you. You're so welcome, darling. Bye, Kim. Bye, everybody. Bye, Destiny. I don't know if Destiny's still here. Bye, Kimberly. I don't think Tori came on today. My granddaughter. I've got to pee. That's why I'm rocking back and forth. All right, you guys. Take care. I'll see you. Thanks for letting me do readings today, you guys. I'll see you. Bye-bye. I thought it ended. Very good. Bye.